Foundation of career development. Career counseling is a specialized area within professional counseling that helps individuals manage the process of career development across their entire lifespan. It's much broader than simply matching people to jobs. It focuses on holistic integration, addressing the complex interplay between work and other life roles, for example, family, community, leisure, to promote overall well-being. Holistic integration, addressing the complex interplay between work and other life roles, for example, family, community, leisure, to promote overall well-being. Self-concept and identity, helping clients clarify their self-concept, values, personality, and identity as they relate to vocational choices. Adaptability, developing the skills and confidence necessary to navigate an ever-changing world of work, including transitions, job loss, and continuous learning. Scharf, 2013. Modern career counseling is rooted in the recognition that work is not merely an economic necessity, but a primary source of identity, meaning, and psychological well-being. Savickas, 2013. The field distinguishes itself from general counseling by focusing on vocational problems, which include career choice, indecision, adaptation, and work adjustment. Scharf, 2013. The complexity of the modern career landscape, characterized by contract work, globalization, and rapid technological change, necessitates an emphasis on proactive career management rather than reactive job hunting. Counselors help clients develop career literacy, defined as the knowledge and skills needed to understand and manage one's own professional life. Lent and Brown, 2013. Historical and philosophical perspectives. Core tensions. The historical trajectory of career counseling can be understood through two enduring philosophical tensions: objective versus subjective. This tension separates the early positivistic focus on measurable objective facts, traits, job data, from the later constructivist view, which emphasizes the subjective meaning and narrative individuals assign to their work and life experiences. Savickas, 2013. The field has effectively integrated these using objective tools, like Holland's codes, to inform a subjective, client-centered narrative. Static versus developmental. Early models treated career choice as a single static event, while developmental models, led by Donald Super, redefined it as a continuous, lifelong process of growth and change, inherently tied to human development. Super, 1990. This developmental perspective is critical because it normalizes career changes and periods of reevaluation. This philosophical evolution allows practitioners today to move beyond a simplistic matchmaking role to serve as facilitators of adaptability and meaning makers. Herr, 2001. Key career development theories. Trait and factor theory. While rooted in the past, Parsons, 1909, the trait and factor approach provides the essential logic for differential psychology, the study of individual differences. The power of differentiation. The theory's strength lies in its clear focus on individual assessment, Step 1, and occupational knowledge, Step 2. It provides clients with a simple, rational framework to organize vast amounts of information. Scharf, 2013. Limitation. Its primary critique is its failure to account for the developmental changes in traits over time or the dynamic, ever-changing nature of the work environment. Herr, 2001. It assumes relative stability, which is often contradicted by modern career realities. Holland's theory of vocational personalities, RIASEC. Holland's 1997 model is fundamentally a psychological theory of personality and environment. The hexagonal model. The 6 RIASEC types are arranged in a hexagon, illustrating the psychological consistency, relatedness between them. Types closest together, for example, realistic and investigative, are more psychologically similar than types farthest apart, for example, social and realistic. High consistency in a person's profile suggests a more focused and stable set of interests. Practical utility. The theory's power lies in its simplicity and its empirical validation. It forms the basis of widely used inventories, serving as an accessible typology that helps clients quickly map their interests to the world of work, increasing their knowledge of occupational options. Holland, 1997. Super's lifespan, life space theory. Super's 1990 contribution moved the field into a truly developmental paradigm. Career as self-concept implementation. The key mechanism is the process by which individuals translate their evolving self-perceptions, who they are, what they value, what they can do, into occupational terms. This process is dynamic. The work role in turn modifies the self-concept. Life space, the rainbow. The concept of role salience is particularly useful for multicultural and work-life balance counseling, recognizing that for many, the worker role may not be the most important at certain life stages or within certain cultural contexts. Super, 1990. Modernization, career adaptability. This more contemporary construct shifts the focus from achieving an endpoint, career maturity, to maintaining a continuous state of readiness to cope with change. This readiness encompasses the attitudes and competencies for handling tasks related to concern, control, curiosity, and confidence. Savickas, 2013. Social Cognitive Career Theory, SCCT, Lent et al., 1994, provides the most detailed explanatory mechanism for how interests and choices are formed and sustained. Learning experiences. SCCT posits that career beliefs, self-efficacy, and outcome expectations are derived from four main sources of learning: personal performance accomplishments, most influential; vicarious learning, observing others; social persuasion, encouragement, discouragement; and physiological and affective states, emotional reactions. Lent and Brown, 2013. Barriers and supports. The theory explicitly integrates the role of the environment, acknowledging that even individuals with high self-efficacy and strong interests may be blocked by environmental barriers, for example, lack of financial resources, discrimination, or advanced by environmental supports, for example, mentoring scholarships. This feature makes SCCT highly applicable to issues of equity and access in career counseling. Lent et al., 1994.